you on. Yes, I would like to introduce something about myself. My name is Phương. Yeah, I'm 32 years old. Now I'm living and working in Cà Mau City. This is a very small city of Vietnam. Yeah, the end of Vietnam. Uh, when I have free time, I usually read books, watch television, and study English. Yeah, that's all about myself. Nice to meet you.
Okay, wonderful. And did you wear uniforms when you were at school?
Yes, of course. At my high school, I used to wear uniform. Yeah, uniform. Um, yeah. My school uniform is was Vietnamese race. Yeah. You know that. How can I describe?
Outside.
It's Vietnamese red has the long bit, yes, long bit tunic, yeah, and it's a typical worn by Vietnamese women, yeah, and when you were Vietnamese race, maybe you look both private and sassy. Yeah, you know that on the part of body, yeah, on the part of body of a woman can be shown very clearly. I don't know. Have you ever heard about Vietnamese dress?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think I know which ones you're talking about. Yes. All right. Well, wonderful. Thank you so much, Fung, for sharing. All right. And next, Tao, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello class. Hello colleague teacher. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Thảo and I'm from Cà Mau City too. Yeah, and now I'm working for a bank in Cà Mau. Yeah, and just about the question, did you have to wear uniforms? Yes, I'm used to wear uniform when I were at school, and about when I am in my high school, our school how to wear the áo dài of Vietnam in the Monday, and from Tuesday to the Saturday we have to wear the skirt with the t-shirt, yeah, white t-shirt, yeah, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for sharing. All right, excellent. Thank you, Tao. All right, so let's move on to our first exercise, Speak Up. We're going to watch a short video, and when the video ends, I want you to answer the question, should students wear school uniforms? Why or why not? Give me a moment. I'm going to mute my mic and load the video.
School uniforms actually beneficial? Sure, if you look good in plaid. I'm Anthony, this is D News, and it's back to school time. Woo! And here in the US, more public schools than ever are adopting mandatory uniform policies for students. Double woo. About 23% of all schools in the country require them now. School boards and educators hope that uniforms will stop violence and bullying, increase focus and academic performance, and even improve attendance. But Is any of that true? Most of these theories come from a program run in Long Beach, California in 1995. The district was full of gang violence, discipline problems, low attendance, and sexual assault. And after putting everybody in uniforms for a year, the overall crime rate in the school system dropped 90%. Assault was down by 80%, vandalism by 70%, suspensions were down by 90%. And those are big.
All right, great. So hello, welcome Zoom.
Okay, yes. Hello, Kelly. It's nice to meet you again. And hello, Phương and Thảo. Yes,
Yeah.
From Cà
One.
Yes, let I
Bye.
introduce myself. My name Văn. Yes, my hometown in Bạc Liêu near Cà Yes, now I'm live in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm love travel and listen to music and read news on economy. Now I'm focused on improve my English speaking to start a new business in
Great.
America. And now I'm in Colorado.
Wonderful.
Very exciting to learn
Okay.
from remote country. Thanks to new technology, we can start anywhere, anytime. And thanks to Topica.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very nice to meet all of you today.
Absolutely. And should I call you? Do I call you Vaughn?
Okay.
Do I call you Vaughn?
Okay, Văn is my first name. Yet in Vietnam, many people call me Văn.
Vaughn is your first
Yeah.
name? Okay. Vaughn. Okay. Perfect, Vaughn. All right. So, Vaughn, should students wear school uniforms? Why or why not?
Okay, yes, for sure. Yes, I totally agree with the idea children should wear uniform because it has many benefits. Yeah. You know, yes, when you from many students with feel the same feeling. Yes, that much no different. Yeah. The student cannot compare each other about the clothes they wear. They focus on studying, don't buy much attention on clothes, on fashion. And it got a lot of time and money. And yes, and another problem is that whenever students go out, many people can identify what school they are studying. Yes, it is much less violent, bullying, I think, because yes, if they do something wrong, they will afraid of other people will recognize who they are.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Thank you, Vaughn. All right, let's go on to the next student. And hello, Feng. So, what do you think about students wearing uniforms? Do you like it or not like it?
Yes, in my opinion, I really like school uniforms. Because there are many advantages of school uniforms. Yeah, you can say that when we wear school uniform, all of students look the same. Yeah, and that's good. Very professional. Yeah, I think that, and it can make you have a sense of school right. Yeah, and it's also can be less expensive. Yeah, and it's very easy to identify this school from other one. I think that school uniform is very good. I really like it.
Okay, wonderful. All right, thank you for sharing. And lastly, Tao, what's your thoughts on this topic?
Yeah, for me, about me, I think students should wear uniform to the school because first, the uniforms is necessary for students to be friendly and to be union together. Yeah, they will be one and next I think when we are uniform to the school, it will be read friends of their school, and they will be proud that they will proud of the uniform and their school. Yeah, and it will be it will not be different from the student to the student, and they trong and it will be uh, uh, eliminate the 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 visible difference between the rich and the poor. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's very smart. Yes, absolutely. Okay, thank you, Tao. All right, now that we're all warmed up, let's move on to our next exercise. Where are your words? In this one, we are going to review the 6 words we see highlighted here on the slide. And I'm going to practice pronunciation with each of them. The words we're reviewing today are discipline, distracted, difference, pride, enforce, prohibit.
Prohibit.
Vaughn, could you please read those 6 words back to me?
Okay, yes. Discipline, destructive, difference, pride, enforce, prohibit.
Very well done. Thank you. Good job. Next, Feng.
Yes. Discipline, distracted, difference, pride, enforce, prohibit.
Very well. Very well done. Thank you. Tao, your turn, please.
Okay. Disciplined, distracted, difference, pride, enforce, prohibit. Yeah.
All right. Really good job correcting yourself on enforce. That was good. Could you one more time for me, though, say prohibit?
Prohibit.
Yes,
Yeah.
Prohibit.
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 There you go. That was perfect. All right. Thank you, Tao. All right. We're going to keep things really, really simple. We're going to start with the first word and work our way down to the last word. So I'm going to start with Vaughn. Vaughn, can you tell the class, please, what does discipline mean?
Okay. Discipline means the practice of training people to obey rules and order, and punishing them if they not follow, if they not obey.
Yeah, so we can look at this in a couple of different ways, absolutely. So discipline can for sure be about, about a punishment or making sure that, somebody is following a certain set of rules. But we also look at it from the standpoint, if you're an athlete, for example, we might say that somebody shows a lot of discipline in what they do. So it means that they really, you can tell that they really practice, they've been working hard on it. They're not out there joking around or goofing around. They're really, really working hard. So we would say that they show a lot of discipline. Self-control, I guess, would be a good word for it. So, could you create a sentence using the word discipline?
Okay, yes. My sentence is I think the teacher should to maintain strict discipline of the school.
Sure, that's a perfect sentence. That absolutely works. Okay, thank you very much, Fawn. All right, the next word that we have is distracted. So, Feng, could you tell the class, please, what does distracted mean?
Yes, distracted. It means that nervous. Yeah, nervous. Worry about something. Yes.
Well, yeah, it's not necessarily that you're worried about something. It's more that you can't concentrate. You're not focused. Your mind is preoccupied with something else. So, for example, if you're listening to your teacher, but behind you, your children are playing with something. Maybe they're like shaking something or, bothering you. You might find, I can't focus on my teacher because my child is taking my attention. Okay, so it means that you're preoccupied with something else. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yes. I mean that this maybe there are two meanings of this word, right? Yeah. Maybe it means that nervous, and other meaning is can't concentrate on something.
No, I wouldn't say nervous. I don't think nervous. I don't think distracted is nervous.
Okay, because I check dictionary and I see one of meaning of distracted is nervous and worry, confused, about something. Is it wrong? Dictionary is wrong. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'd have to see where you looked that up from. I don't think of it as being worried. I mean, to me it's more your attention being drawn away from something. It could be, you could also, I guess, have some real feelings about something that again, you can't give your attention because you could be distracted because you are worried about something.
Yes.
So that is a reason to be distracted. So you could say, I'm sorry, I'm very distracted today because I'm worried about my daughter. She's homesick.
Yeah.
Okay, so the worry is because you're distracted because you are worried about something.
Yes,
so you can't focus. Yeah, you can't focus. Does that make sense?
Thank you very much.
Can
Yes, my sentence is I'm working, but my children make me distracted.
Yeah, but my children make me distracted. See, I would probably say I'm working, but my children are distracting me. Okay, but my children are distracting me. I would probably change the context. But if we wanted to use distracted, you could change it a little bit to say, I'm working, but I am being distracted. I am being distracted by my children.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, great use of how to use that word. Well done. Good learning there. Thank you, Feng. All right, Tao, the next word we have is difference. So what does difference mean, please?
The difference word means the way or the way that two people or two things are not in the same
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Things that make stuff different. And could you create a sentence, please, using difference?
when I look the twins, yeah, I feel very nervous and difficult to find the difference between them. Yeah, in the twins.
Okay, I missed a little bit about that. So you said when I look at twins.
Yeah, yeah, and
Okay,
I
finish the
feel
sentence. When I look at twins.
yeah, yeah, pardon.
Okay, so
When
you
I
might.
look at
Yeah.
continue. Yeah, when I look at twins, I feel difficult to find the difference between.
Okay, so you said, I will put this together. So when I look at twins, I feel difficult to find the difference between them. So you're missing a little connecting word in there. So instead you want to say, when I look at twins,
Yeah.
I find it difficult. I find it difficult to see the difference
between the
between them. Okay, I'll put that in the chat box. So when I look at twins, I find it difficult to see the difference between them.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so that's a really good use of the word. Yeah, that was a good sentence. Thank you. All right, Vaughn, can you tell us please what does pride mean?
Okay, yes. Pride means a feeling of pleasure or satisfaction that you read something or you own something that other people admire you. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And could you create a sentence, please, using pride?
Okay. Yes. My sentence is I will take prize for my son's scholarship for the university.
Yeah, I might say I take a lot of pride in my son's scholarship for university, or the fact that he got a scholarship. So I feel a lot of pride that my son received a scholarship to university. Okay, I might just build it out a little bit more. Does that make sense?
Okay, thank you. Can you write in the chat box for me?
Yes, so I feel a lot of pride. Don't remember exactly what I said. I feel a lot of pride in my son for getting a scholarship to university. So I feel a lot of pride in my son for getting a scholarship to university.
Kelly. Yes, I love your sentence.
Great, thank you. And it was a good sentence. You did that. I just made small changes to it.
Thank you for your correction.
Thank you. Yeah, that was all you. Okay, so Feng, the next word we have is enforce. So what does enforce mean, please? Oh, sorry, Feng, you're still muted. Just a second. Okay, go ahead, Feng.
Yes. Enforce, it means that to make people obey a regulation, or law. Yeah. Must follow regulation. Okay.
Sure.
My sentence is the teacher enforce students to finish their lesson as soon as possible.
Yeah, enforced. So we would put a D on the end of that. Enforced the students to finish their lesson as soon as possible. Yeah, that works. That's a good sentence. We just have to put a D on there. All right, thank you, Feng. Next, Tao, what does prohibit mean, please?
Prohibit. Prohibit.
Yeah, the prohibit means the law that stop people or something being done, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's to prohibit. It's to stop somebody or prevent somebody from doing something, right? Or we forbid something from happening. So, we could say that, we might say that the electric company prohibits the public from going into areas of high voltage, right? Because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. We don't want people going, right? Like, we don't want people getting electrocuted. So we prohibit them. We prohibit people from entering those areas. So yeah, so we want to stop somebody from doing something that's not allowed. So could you create a sentence, please, using prohibit?
Prohibit. Yeah.
In the Vietnam, the traffic law say that the traffic law prohibit people to prohibit people. No. Prohibit people turn left when the traffic light is red. Yeah.
Yeah, so the only thing we need to do is put an S on prohibit. So the traffic law prohibits people from turning left on a red light. Prohibits people from turning left on a red light.
Yeah.
Okay? We just put an S on that. All right, really good job. Thank you, Tao. Let's move on to our next exercise, where your words. Here we have two different phrasal verbs. The first one is fling on or fling off. So this means to quickly put on or remove something, especially a piece of clothing. But it doesn't have to be a piece of clothing, okay? Like, I could say something to you like, just fling the bag on the floor. Just fling the bag on the floor anywhere. It doesn't matter. Just fling it over there. Now, the next one we have is try on. So this means to put on a piece of clothing to see how it fits or looks. Now, let's take a look at these. The first one is he flung off his coat and collapsed on the sofa. Then we have try the shoes on before you buy them. Okay, so could you create a sentence in one, please? One of these, please.
Okay. Yes. Let's start with try on. Yes. And yes, my friends suggest me to try on new lights in Atlanta.
Okay, I missed that a little bit. My friend encouraged me to try on.
Okay, yes, my friend suggest me to try on a new life in Atlanta. It makes sense, Kelly?
A new life in Atlanta? Is that what you said?
Yes, new life. It makes sense.
Well, okay. Well, first of all, suggest me does not exist. We never, ever, ever say suggest me. We could say my friend suggested to me. My friend suggested to me that I try on a new life in Atlanta. Now, in this case, we're looking at try on in terms of clothing. So in that context, it wouldn't work. You could say, my friend suggested I try on a new suit for his wedding.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be
Okay,
one way we would
so
use it. But I might say to somebody, you should.
it's cannot you.
I don't think I wouldn't say try on a new city. I would say try out a new life in Atlanta. So that would be different.
How can
So,
you correct
in
me
this
in
case,
this
we're
sentence?
talking.
How can you correct me
Yeah.
with this sentence? With I mean to say.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so that would be a different context altogether. You would say, my friend suggested to me that I try out a new life
Try
in
out.
Atlanta, okay? So that would be different than try on. Try on has to do with clothing. So try the sentence again, but make it relate to clothing.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'll come back to you. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to come. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. Let's make another sentence. Yes. Yeah. My wife suggested me try on a new T-shirt.
Yes, that's perfect. My wife suggested to me to try on a new T-shirt. Yes, and suggested to me. We don't suggest me. That doesn't exist. Suggested to me. All right. Thank you, Vaughn. Okay, Feng, could you choose one and create a sentence, please?
Yes, I choose flying. Yeah, flying. My children often, yeah,
Fling.
play,
Fling.
fling. Yeah, I'm sorry, fling. My children often fling off their school bed in study room.
Yeah, my children often
Fling,
fling off
fling off.
their backpack in the study room. Sure, yeah, that works. That's a good sentence. Thank you, Feng. All right, and Tao, your turn, please.
Yeah, I think to try on. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. When I my friend suggest me that I should try on a new way, a new way to study, to practice, to improve my English. Yeah, so that I need Topica native. Yeah.
Okay, you have to repeat that for me one more time. I lost you a little bit.
I lost a little bit.
My friend suggested me that I should try on a new way to study English to new.
So again, that would be try out, not try on. Okay? So in this case, try on has to do with clothing, right? Putting on a piece of clothing. Like, try on this hat. Try on this shirt. Try on these socks. Okay? So,
Yeah,
and
right.
just a reminder, we want to say suggested to me, not suggested me. Okay? So let's do this one more time. So let's try on one more time for me, please.
Try on. Yeah. Try on.
Yes, go ahead.
yeah. Try on, try on, try on, try on,
New show. Yeah, very easy.
try out.
Please hurry. We're running a little over time. So just keep it very simple. I like to try on clothes before I buy them. My mother said, try on this shirt for me. My brother hates trying on clothes.
Try out. Try out. Go on. Yes, you are waste of time.
I won't buy this skirt unless I can try it on first. Do you understand, Tao?
Yeah, maybe. Because how about try out?
No,
Try
that's
out.
different. That is different. We are not practicing. We are not
Yeah.
practicing try out today. We are practicing try
Try.
on. Okay? So just keep it. It has,
okay.
has
Yes.
to do
Yeah,
with
okay.
clothing. Has to do with clothing. So please try on this shirt. I hate trying on shoes. I love trying on new dresses. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Con muốn ăn hả?
Please go ahead, Tao. We're running out of time, so I need you to hurry, please.
When I go when I go shopping, I very love to try on the new clothes.
Yeah, so instead of very love, you would just say, when I go shopping, I really love trying on new shoes. Awesome. Perfect sentence. Good job, Tao. You did a really good job. All right. Lastly, we are going to put together a sentence using the essential structure we see here where we want to prohibit somebody from doing something. So, for example, the school prohibits all students from wearing hats in class. All right, so Vaughn, please create a sentence using this structure.
Okay. Yes. The high school prohibits on girls from wearing makeup.
The city prohibits.
The high school prohibits on girls from wearing makeup.
Okay, so the high school prohibits all girls from wearing makeup. Yeah, that's a great sentence. All right, thank you. And Feng, your turn, please.
Yes. Prohibit somebody from. And yes, my sentence is the government has just issued new regulation which prohibits people from fishing at the river.
Sure, yeah. And we would just say that the government just issued with a D, issued. Yeah, that's a great sentence.
That's
All right,
great
thank you.
sentence.
And Tao, your turn, please.
Thao, your turn, please.
Yeah. When I was young, my mother prohibit me from playing near the riverbank.
Yeah, and prohibited me. So when I was young, my mother prohibited me from playing near the riverbank. Yeah, there we go. All right. Great job, everybody. Now we're moving on to our last exercise. And I want you to listen very carefully to my instructions, and I will type them in the chat box. I want you to get creative and relate the topic to real life. Now, what I do not want, and I'm going to put this in the chat box. I don't want you to say, hi partner, can you tell me the benefits of school uniforms? Okay? Do not do this. Do not do that. Okay? I want you to get creative. Make it a real life conversation. So, for example, you could say something like, when you were in school, did you have to wear a uniform? Yes, I did. How about you? No, I didn't. And, now that my children are starting to go to school, I'm not sure what to do. I don't know if it's better for my kids to go to a school with uniforms or without. What do you think? Well, I really liked wearing a uniform in school, and this is why. Okay, so create it like it's a real life conversation. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start with Zoom. Could you please have a brief conversation with Feng?
Okay. Hello, Phương. Good
Yes.
evening. How are you today?
Hello, Miss Vong. Yeah, hello, Miss Vong. I'm very good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Yes, very happy. Yesterday I received a
Yes.
gift card, Father Day from my children.
Uh-huh.
So, okay. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk
Nice
about
to meet you.
the
Yeah.
benefits of a school uniform. Yeah. Can we share
Yeah.
some benefits that wearing a uniform?
Uh-huh. Yes. When I was at Okay.
Stop. Now, what did I say not to do? What did I say not to do? So I don't want you to start the conversation like that, right? So how
Yeah.
can you start the conversation a little more naturally? How can you start it more naturally, like you're talking to a friend? Okay?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so I want you to start the conversation again.
Okay. I think there are many benefits of school uniform.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, Zin, or Feng, no. Remember what I want you to do. Read the chat box. Read the chat box. Okay? So I want you to relate the topic to real
Yes.
life. Okay? So don't start it by saying, yes,
Yeah.
here are the benefits. We don't want to sound like robots.
Oh.
We are not robots.
Yeah,
We're not
like
robots,
real,
right?
real
So let's be very
conversation.
natural.
Yeah. Okay. Do you like to wear
Let's
uniform?
be very natural.
Phương,
Yes,
do you
of
like
course.
you like to wear uniform? Yeah.
Yes. I really like a uniform, school uniform.
Why? Tell me
Yeah,
why.
So I don't understand how can teacher say that real life conversation, because I just saw on my thinking about benefits, about how I like benefits of school uniform.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Kelly want us to make
let
a
me-
give conversation. Yes. So just
Let me
like
give
a
you.
dialogue.
Let me give you an example. Let
I
me
know.
give you an example. Let me give you an example. Okay. So an
Yeah.
example is, you could say to your partner, "Do you, excuse me? Do you have any children?"
Yeah.
Yes, I have 2 children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have 2 children too.
Yeah.
Right? And then
You
you might
like
say, oh, do they wear uniforms in school? No, they don't. Okay, so get creative and relate it more to real life. Okay, does that make sense? Does that
okay.
help you?
Yeah. So can you ask me? Yeah, lady first. Can you ask me first? Yeah, Phương. Go on. Do you have any children? For example?
Yes. Yes. Mr. Fun. Yeah. You have children, right? And so how do you think? How do you think about school uniform of your children?
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's much sense. Simple life for the school. Yeah, it is different. Yeah, whenever he or she wear uniform, I can recognize. Yes, easily. So it make a sense of pride. Yeah, it is a famous school. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you? Yes, you have any children? You love.
Yes, I have one daughter. Yeah, and when I see my daughter under her school uniform, I really like. She look very beautiful. Yeah, and very professional. Yeah, you can see that every children on the school are the same. Yeah, are the same. Very lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other way that I don't have so thinking about what clothes I to wear for them. Just for the school, just wear the uniform. Very easy. Don't take too much time, too much money on the fashion. Yeah, I think that. And the my son too. Yeah, he don't have to. Thinking about that and focus much on the studying. Yeah, it is very good, I think. Yeah, and whenever for example he go out, yes, the police and other people will recognize him right away. For example, if he drop out the school, yeah, police will know, yes, what school he studying and can contact with the school. Yeah, very easy. Yeah, in case that they lost,
Yes.
very easy. Yeah, it is very
Yeah.
many
Right.
benefits. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump in here. YouTube, much better, much better.
Yeah,
That is exactly
yeah, I
what
got.
I look
Yeah,
for.
yeah,
So
I got
you
that.
two, yeah, you two just had a conversation like you would in real life. So I know I'm really picky on this exercise, but it's because I want you to speak like a native speaker, right? Not like you're in the classroom. So,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
next
I
time
love
you go
that
to
way,
class,
Kelly. Yeah, it is we make a
yeah,
chance.
yeah.
Yeah, for start a discussion. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So you know
Yeah.
when you are in another class, then
Yeah.
you can remember that and say, yes, I want to make it like a real life conversation. Okay. So we have an odd number of students. So Vaughn, I'm going to call on you to now have a conversation with Tao, and again, make it like a real life conversation, please.
Thảo. Yeah. You have any children, Thảo?
Yes, I know. I'm alone now. Yeah, but I have my young brother, and now he's still in the school, and he have units from every day. Yeah,
Suppose when
and I really
he grow up, do you want he wear uniform?
Yeah. Yeah, like it. I really like it because I think he will be. I see that he every day when he go to school, he wear the uniform, and he go to the school, he will be sure he funny, just look like in the picture in our screen now. Yeah, they really happy in their uniform, and I think that when the students in the school, they really glad wearing the uniform to the school, and
Okay. Can you
I think
tell
so.
me the disadvantage of wear uniform? For example, a girl in high school they wear áo dài, long dress. Yeah. Any inconvenience?
Yeah, yeah,
What your opinion?
yeah. Áo dài. Yeah, áo dài is a traditional um, clothes of our country. Yeah, and I think when the girl girl guy you wear the áo dài to the school, they will be very proud of the of this uniform. And just mommy, when I work in the high school, I very love to wear the áo dài to the school.
You have any difficulty, for example, in the rainy day, in the hot day, in the hot weather? Any inconvenience when you wear such áo dài?
So maybe some disadvantage of wearing áo dài to the school, but I think just the display of the school will be in the hot weather. Students should not be wear the áo dài to the school. For my school, the teacher said that we just have to wear the áo dài on the Monday. Yeah, and from Tuesday to Saturday, we wear the formal uniform of a school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I think we don't
All
have much
right.
time to talk more. Yeah, I love to talk,
That's
but
right.
we run out of time. Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
That's right. All right.
Yeah, nice to
Really good job. Yeah, that's another really good natural conversation. So exactly what I was looking for. And I loved how, Tao related back to how she loved wearing her ozai when she was in school. So that was really, really good. Now I want to go over a little bit of feedback. I've been taking some notes as we've gone along with maybe some little, structural areas to keep an eye on or pronunciation. So, Vaughn, one word for you. Could you please repeat after me the word wife?
Okay, yeah, I got that. Wife, wife, yeah. Wife,
Perfect,
yeah.
perfect. So, yeah, we want to remember the follow through of those
Okay,
ending sounds. Now, you had asked a question to your partner. You have any children now? You have any children now? So you were really close on that, but I would put do in front of that. So
Okay,
do you
okay.
have any children?
Okay, thank you.
Make sense?
Thank you.
Now,
Yeah.
you said,
Do you have any
you-
children?
do you...
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, you said, do you want he wear uniform? Do you want
Yeah.
he wear uniform?
Okay,
So this
yeah.
is really close, but I would say, do you want him
So,
to wear a uniform?
oh, yeah. Perfect sentence. Yeah.
Do you see the difference
Thank you.
between those two?
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
You
We
want
just
him
have to
wear
build
a
it out,
uniform?
build it
Yeah.
out a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you have
exactly,
any
exactly.
children?
So these are just little things. Yeah,
Okay,
these are
yeah.
just little things to watch for. Okay, Feng, you're next. Could you please repeat after me? Years old.
Years old. Years old.
Perfect. Perfect. Now practice that one. In the beginning you had said years old. So just really practice that one in some sentences. Like, I am 20 years old. My grandfather is 90 years old. My mother is 55 years old. Okay, so just practice it and make sure that you're always hearing that D on the D. Now, next, you had said, you're welcome. You had said, how do you think about school uniform for your children? So I would make a couple little changes in this, and instead of saying how, I would say what. So what do you think about school uniforms, with an S, for children? What do you think about school uniforms for children? Okay? Yeah. So how is more of a how-to, like how do I build a boat? How do I climb a mountain? Right?
Okay, thank you very much.
We want to say what? You're welcome. Yeah. And then next you said, every children are the same. So that was a benefit, right, of the uniform. You said every children are the same. But in this case, you've already used every. Whoops, sorry, that should be incorrect. You've already used every, so instead you would say every child is the same. Every child is the same.
Okay, thank you very much, teacher.
So the every already makes child more than one. So we just say every child is the same. All right, well done today, Fung. Again, these are just little things to be aware of. Tao, you're next. Could you please repeat after me? Necessary.
Necessary, yeah.
Perfect. Now, next you said every day when he goes to school, he wears the uniform. So this is really close, but we don't want to use the. That's right. We would say every day when he goes to school, he wears a uniform.
Yeah.
Right? He wears a uniform. All right. Lastly, you said when I were in high school. When I were in high school. So the past tense, right, is was.
It's so easy.
I know. You don't have to apologize, Tao. It's easy to make these little mistakes, right? It's just being aware. So now, by your giggling, I know that you're now aware. So next time you will definitely say when I was. When I was. Right? Exactly. You won't forget that now. All right. So my goodness, we've had lots of good learning today. You all did an excellent job with learning some new phrasal verbs, going through our new structure, learning new vocabulary, and we had lots of good learning as we went along. You're all doing a fantastic job. You really are. I'm very proud of each of you, how well you're listening, responding as appropriate. So really, just keep practicing and apply what we learned today in the real world. And remember, there's always homework for you, okay? But outside of your homework, there's things you can do, such as listening every day. That will help you a lot. So, Vaughn, Fung, and Tao, really wonderful class today. You were great students. It was my pleasure to be with you. I hope I have you again in a future class. If you enjoyed my teaching style, please be sure to tell Topica that you enjoyed our lesson together. So everyone, thank you so much. And yes, thank you for the kind words, Tao. And I hope I can study with you again, too. All right. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Have a good night's sleep. See you again. Bye-bye.